The Panovich Rav told Rav Yaakov Galinsky that there is a special, unique library in London where you can see old artifacts and manuscripts from the days of the Rishonim. Only in this library. There are only two types of people who could view these artifacts. You have to be a historian or a rabbi. You call in advance, you make a ticket, you make a day and a time, and you have 20 minutes to view these manuscripts. The Panovich Rav loved these type of things, and he wanted to get his hands on one of the original manuscripts of the Rishonim. He flew down to London, and he's waiting at the front gate of this library. And he came early, of course, because he wanted to make sure he gets there on time, so that when the gates open up precisely at 9 o'clock, he utilizes his 20 minutes to its fullest. While he's online, there's a man behind him. And they engage in conversation. And he asks the man, "Where are you from?" He says, "I come from Australia." He says, "How long did it take you to come here?" He says, 20 hours. "When did you arrive?" "A week ago." "Why did you come so early?" He says, "I'll tell you why. I'm an historian. And I wanted to make sure that I'm not jet lagged. I am totally awake and totally alert. I came a week in advance to make sure I'm prepared, so that when I get my 20 minutes, I can see everything I can as fast as I can." The Panovich Rav was very impressed. Now the Panovich Rav knew many people in Australia, and he engaged this man in conversation. "Do you know so-and-so? Do you know so-and-so?" Jewish geography. All of a sudden at 9 o'clock, the doors open up, conversation is over. Quiet. They're welcomed into this library. They're both seated down. The librarian comes to each of them, and he asks the Australian, "What do you want?" He told what he wanted. They asked the Panovich Rav. The Panovich Rav says, "I want this Rishon." They brought the Rishon, and he quickly is reviewing and writing notes, copious notes. No one is talking. No one is saying anything to anyone. Exactly 20 minutes later, 9:20, the librarian comes and takes away the manuscripts. It's over. The Panovich Rav says to Rav Yaakov Galinsky, "Those 20 minutes for me was eternity." We didn't continue conversation. Yeah, we wanted to catch up and continue. No, there was no time for that. We had only 20 minutes to view these manuscripts. After 20 minutes, it's gone. That's what this world is like. Yeah, Hashem gave us 120 years. Are we utilizing those 120 years to its maximum? One day, HaKadosh Baruch Hu is going to close the doors. He's going to call us back. It's over. What are we doing in the library? Olam Hazeh, the library. What are we doing here? Are we engaging in conversation that's meaningful or not meaningful? Are we doing chesed? Are we learning? What are we doing? The Panovich Rav says we have to view this world and maximize every single moment to its fullest, because one day the manuscripts are going to be pulled away from us.
You've just experienced another Torah class brought to you by TorahAnytime.com.